how do our thoughts hold us back? And everybody, and I really don't believe there's anybody that hasn't had their thought process hold them back at some point in life. And I'm even talking about your Donald Trumps and the Richard Bransons. I've no doubt that there have been times where they have negative thoughts, but they have been so good at overcoming them, at dismissing them and bringing in the positive ones. And that's what I believe we really need to do. We need to look at these people that can be successful at driving out those negative thoughts and bringing in the positive thoughts and creating that positive future, which after all, I'm sure we're all after a positive future. So how do our thoughts hold us back? Thoughts create our reality. Just like to throw a concept at you, and in coaching terms, it's known as the map is not the territory. So our reality is our version of reality. We have something like 10,000 pieces of input coming into our mind at any one point in time, any second or microsecond or whatever. The human mind can process between 5 to 7, plus or minus 1 or 2 of those inputs. So when you come in, you've got the air temperature, the colours of the room, the people in here, the layout of the room, how well your eyesight is working for you, just to name a few. And you can just rattle off, if you really sat there, you could rattle off all of this input. Your mind can process about 5 to 7 of those, plus or minus 2. And I've got to say that the 5 to 7 that each of you will pick will be different. And it'll be different to the 5 to 7 that I pick. So the reality of this room, just to give a small example, is slightly different for each of us. Some of you would have noticed the temperature, some of you would have noticed the people, some of you would have noticed the colours, various things, depending on whether you're nervous about meeting people or whatever. So this room, this physical room, is physically the same for all of us. Everything that you can touch is here, but our perception of that room, or our map of that room, is different for each of us. And that you can extrapolate out into the wider world. So everything we do, everywhere we go, our reality is different to anybody else's reality. It's unique to us. So it's our thought process and what we allow ourselves to process internally that creates that reality for us. So are there any questions on that? It's
quite amazing, isn't it? That the mind can take in that much.
Yes. Well, it can't. That's the thing. There's so much coming in, but what's amazing is how much the mind can filter out.